What's up, nail geeks, and welcome to a hella handmade creations video. It's been a hot minute since I've done a HHC video, and I'm happy to be doing one again, to be honest. So I have a couple of this month's items to show you guys. If you are new to the channel, or because I haven't done this in a while, Hella Handmade Creations is an a la carte style collaboration between many makers, and it goes up for pre-order starting very soon. There's so much more than what I'm going to show you guys on the video, so I encourage you guys, check out the description box below. I'm going to link you guys there. I'm just thrown off my game just a little bit. I'm recording at night, which is so bizarre to me. And I hope I have the lighting right here, just looking at everything, that I don't look like a ghost or something. Life happens, and you know what? We adjust, and we're gonna do swatches at night. So let's start off with and dive right into the pretties. We have some beautiful polishes to check out this month. Now, first up, we've got Baroness X Cacti Sunset. This is described as a magenta jelly with multiple colors of iridescent flakes and rose hollow micro glitters. This is part of her Desert series. Price is $12, and the cap is to be decided. Now, this is a true jelly formula, true to the maker's description. As you build it up, I think if you have a prominent free edge, you will see a touch of your smile line. This has that very squishy, very satisfying type of jello-like appearance as you build it up. The flakes are of these smaller to medium size, so you're going to get that nice iridescent sort of appearance, and what's going to catch your eye the most is just that jelly-like appearance. This does dry down semi-gloss. I think any top coat's going to be perfect for it. Now, please note, in terms of color accuracy, I can't point it out enough that the swatching part of the video is more color accurate than what you're seeing on my photo here. This is just one of those magentas that is going to pull more red on cameras, at least for me. And next up, we've got Bee's Knees Lacquer. This is described as a mid-toned blue Dumicorn sibling with the same green to blue shimmer. This one is part of Ice 9 Kills series. Price is $13, and there is no cap. This is gorgeous. I mean, duh at this point. I mean, of course I'm blue biased, and I do think BKL does the damnedest, amazingest. I'm making up words at this point in terms of shimmers. No surprise there. This is just one of those very incredibly flattering medium blues. It's vibrant, it's beautiful. What you see on the swatch video here is absolutely what I see in person. It does have a true jelly finish to it, so if you have a prominent free edge, you might see that in very bright lights. It does dry down just a touch flat, so I would suggest a good squishy glossy top coat to make this one pop. I can't rave about this one enough. This color, the shimmer, everything. If you're a Dumicorn fan, you absolutely need this one. Otherwise, you just need it, period, the end. And next up, we've got Femme Fatale, Feelin Tied Down. This is described as a soft and sheer violet base with luminous green, blue, purple shimmer and silver reflective glitters. Part of their Ocean series. This has a 200 bottle cap and will be $14. This is another big stunner. I was so impressed with this. This is one of those soft lavender shades that pulls very cool toned. So if you're warm undertone like myself, especially medium to deep tones, this is going to pop so well on you. The shimmer is nice and strong. Exactly what you're seeing on this swatch video is what I'm seeing in person. These silver reflective glitters aren't what I would say the most, intense jam-packed reflective glitter finish I've seen. It does offer just enough of a really almost flirting with being subtle twinkle, whether you're in indoor lights or under a flashlight, whatever. This is just very gorgeous. Right here at the very end, I did put on the flash from my phone so you can see. Again, it's not the most intense type of twinkle, but it's just enough to make this whole lovely, delicate thing come together. And up next, we've got Garden Path Lacquers. This is I'll Be Gone, described as a slightly milky base full of a mix of black and iridescent glitters in a variety of shapes and sizes, hollow micro flakes, black metallic flakes, and green gold shifting pastel iridescent flakes. This is part of her 80 series, inspired by Take On Me, of course. Price is $13.25, and there is no cap. So this has a very rich, dense formula. I can see you going in with a bit of a dry brushing technique, and it might double as a topper, but this is so jam-packed full of goodies that I can't see why you wouldn't want to wear it alone. It's so pretty and intense and pond effecty when you wear it alone. So that's also how it is intended, but if you're curious, I do think that would work. this does have quite a bit of texture and thirstiness to it. So I'm going to strongly suggest a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat. The iridescent flakes to this are really what catches your eye, as you can see on that full hand shot and on my swatch. This is just very intense and really unique in my opinion, in the best way possible. And next up we've got Night Owl Lacquer. This is I 4/4 Don't Care, described as a deep brown filled with bronze metallic micro flakes. This is part of her Gilmore Girls series. Price is $12 and there is no cap. This has a beautiful simplicity to it that I really appreciate. Of course, I love me some Night Owl Lacquer, but this is just straight up coffee ground goodness on your nails. Very nice, very neutral. I think it'll pop on any skin tone, and it's just jam-packed full of those really fun micro flakes here. This doesn't have any texture at all, and it's not difficult to work with in terms of removal or anything like that. It is just micro flakes. So it builds up very easily. I think 2 to 3 coats is perfect, though I thought 2 coats was just fine. Again, no texture, but I would suggest finishing off with a good glossy top coat. And next up, we've got Pahlish. This is Are You a Good Witch? Described as a soft shell pink packed with pale green to baby blue shifting crystal shimmer, and is inspired by Glinda, part of her Witchy Woman series, and is $14 with no cap. This one really knocked my socks off. I loved it so much. This reminds me of those pink jelly sandals from the 90s with that shimmery glitter stuff that was in them, just amped up. It's polishes like this that make me really thankful that I quit actually blogging and went over to video swatching, because you really have to see this in movement to really appreciate it. I think 3 coats is perfect. If you have a prominent free edge, you will see that in very bright lights through your smile line. But if that bugs you, then of course a color correcting base coat, but I don't see the point in that. This is perfect just the way it is. It does dry down quite flat. This is what I would consider a foiled finish, so I would suggest a good glossy top coat. So these and many more are going to be available on HHC's website starting April 14th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time through April 21st at 11:59 p.m. Hawaiian. So there will be timestamps if you need to go back and check anything out, all that good stuff in the description box below. If you haven't, go check out my PPVU video. Half of you haven't emailed me for your giveaway codes yet, so I figured I had to throw that in there before we start doing the winner shaming corner. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.